Oh man, we're back on another beautiful fucking Wednesday. What's good, my damn? I shouldn't have cursed that early in the joint. What's good, my people, my IG people, my audio listeners? What's good? We here on another Wednesday, November 1st. That's a new month. It's a new everything. We here. We starting. We live. Son, like we just came through Halloween. We here on another fucking day. And I'm hyped to be here. I'm hyped to be here. I'm hyped to be here. And we gonna talk that talk. We gonna talk that talk. My boy, waiting for my boy to join the live feed. I'm here. What's good, my brother Ho V? Okay, so that's how we come into the live. I'm gonna act like that's not happening. Clearly, this brother's gonna wear some Skims when Kim K come out with the shit.
I might want to put me on a tight tank top, brother. Don't judge me for who I want to be. I
I
want to be
mean,
who I want to
clearly
be.
you celebrate Halloween and you celebrate it well.
Come on,
If you
baby.
into if you into the whole cross dressing thing, because do your thing, King.
What you mean Halloween? What's Halloween? What?
Halloween was yesterday, bro. The holiday.
Oh, Halloween was yesterday. Yo, shout out to
I mean, I would hope
Halloween,
there's no
man.
other reason you're wearing a fucking witch's hat and is that your real hair there, or you gonna give the history of witches or something? What's going on?
No, this is my style, baby. I'm just being who I am, and I like to be who I am, and I would encourage all of you out there to be who you are, and that's what we doing tonight. We being who we are tonight.
So tonight you chose to be Dwight. Never mind. Never mind. That's what we not gonna do.
You can do it if you want to.
We're not gonna do that. We're not even gonna do that. It's a hot topic. You wearing a witch's hat and lying witch in a wardrobe, fucking Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Why your shit all over the place? What you got going on? Let's wake it up in this motherfucker, man. Let's go. We be too, soft and speaking all R&B like on our podcast. So let's wake this thing up. Oh, you was all frozen and stuff. Okay, yo, you got to get it together because now I'm on live by myself, which I have no problem with because I am DJ Shakes, the chosen one, and most time I work, I be by myself. So it is what it is. So, I'm trying to accept you back into the live. What you got going on, bro? You shouldn't have came in here casting spells and shit. Maybe your shit would have worked just fine. Yeah, it's the damn witch's hat. You had a difficulty. I don't know. Do you have your volume turned up? Maybe it's me. Is it me? Can y'all hear me on the live? Can y'all hear me on the live? I don't know. I don't know. So how you know I said it's a hat? Yo, mic check, mic check. They can't hear you. They can hear me. Yeah, that's something Tracy got going on. So y'all could hear me, huh? See, come on, man. See, this is what we be talking about. You got me unplugging mics and checking stuff and working on stuff, and now I got an echo in my joint because I'm DJ J Shakes, the chosen one. Where my other mic at? Put me in, coach. Oh, it could have been me though. It could have been me. Could have been
There,
me.
there we go. Now you got me, don't you?
I mean, I don't know. I got what I got. I like what I like. I mean, we was talking about you in the hat.
Had to hocus pocus that ass right quick. I'm back
I
though.
mean, don't hocus pocus nothing this way, bro.
Had
I
to
ain't with all
hocus
that funny stuff.
pocus. Had to hocus
I'm not
pocus
into
that
the
ass right
weird
quick.
stuff, man. Yeah, man. What's good, man? So we was asking, are you gonna get you some Skims?
I mean, that's not really a brand I'm super supporting. I mean, she gets plenty of support. There's plenty of other brands out there that you can support. For example, I just ordered some Champ boxers. If you don't know Champ boxers, black owned boxer brand, go get you some of those. There's
Okay.
plenty of other brands that you can go support. I mean, Skims is gonna get their bread. They don't need my twos and fews, bro. They're gonna
Nah,
get their
the real
bread.
question is, yo, did you just randomly where'd you get the hat from, bro?
What hat?
Okay, cool. Now you look like the witches of New Brunswick, and you talking about what fucking hat?
Bro, if you want one, all you gotta do is
I don't.
ask,
I
fam.
don't. I
I'm
got
about
a
to
hat
say,
on.
if you want one, all
I,
you gotta do
I
is be like,
definitely.
yo, put me
I got.
on, fam.
First of all, I wear mini hats. That's number
Okay.
one.
All right.
I wear mini
You
hats,
do.
and I
You
currently
do.
have a hat on.
Okay.
If you see, it says shakes on that motherfucker. So
I'll look
DJ
at
J
you.
Shakes, the chosen one.
Custom.
You know.
I mean, I got links
Um.
I got leaves and branches because I'm the branch. You know, it all correlates, baby. It all correlates.
Okay,
It
okay,
all
okay.
correlates.
So oh, we didn't even get the show started. We didn't even get the show
It's the
started.
future,
That's
baby.
crazy. We were talking about some stuff.
Branching out entertainment. It's coming soon. Don't worry about it.
Branching out entertainment. All right, y'all heard it here first, but let's get the show started. Yo, 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 welcome to the All Done Podcast. I am
Well,
DJ J Shake, the chosen one. That's my nigga Tracy, man. Tracy, what's good, my brother?
I'm good. I just gotta wait for your drops to
I
finish. I'm
mean,
okay.
I
I'm
told
a.
you we could get you some drops, bro.
I'm just okay. Let me get mine. Us little folks here, we're all right. We're just hanging out, trying to do the best we can. Happy belated holiday to everyone who
Is it a
chose to
holiday?
celebrate.
You know what? I really don't fuck with. I really don't fuck with Halloween. Like talking about it.
I mean, it's not
It's
an.
just not my thing.
It's not. It's a women and children holiday. It's not for
No,
you.
I mean, plenty of men love Halloween. I mean, we ain't gonna do that now. We ain't gonna just let them bogle that. Listen.
I'm not talking about like LeBron. Like LeBron is a multi-billionaire. He could probably
No,
afford to.
I think brothers. I know brothers that fuck with Halloween. It's just like I
Who?
said. It's just not
Who?
my.
Who?
I mean,
Who do you know that
I
fucks
don't.
with Halloween?
I know people. Don't say it like I don't know people, bro.
Well, we
I
know you
be
know
knowing
people.
people, and
We
you
know
fronting
you
like I
know.
don't.
Okay, we know you know people. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go
Man,
ahead.
no. What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody that
Yeah,
be
my
joining, chopping it up
love.
on the podcast.
My love, B.
I'm trying to think. I thought I had a special shout out, but right now I don't. I can't remember. You know how that goes. What you got? You got any special shout outs?
Well, I am gonna give a shout out to Coco Jones because she did a phenomenal job. Speaking of Halloween, on her Halloween
What I
costume,
didn't see it.
that is that is sad for
That is a
you.
travesty.
That is that is a mishap of justice. But yeah, shout out to Coco for just embracing the spirit of the
What
holidays
she
and doing what.
what she go
Come
as? What
on,
was she for
not
Halloween?
I'm not gonna spoil the surprise, but she was glammed up,
It's a
looking.
surprise for who?
I mean, go ahead and yo, I'm trying to get Coco some followers. Shout out to Coco Jones as always. Shout out to Coco and her creativity on her Halloween costume. I
Okay.
appreciate it and I loved it, baby.
Shout out to Coco on her Halloween costume, man. I didn't see it once again. I did not see her
Oh,
costume, so
shout out, and R.I.P. to my boy Matthew Perry, man. I mean,
Matthew
yeah,
Perry, facts. Thoughts and
yeah,
prayers to
no
his
doubt,
family. He
no
was
doubt.
found deceased in his like jacuzzi or something like that, and
Yeah, I don't think the
he
facts are
drowned.
important, but I think a lot of people know him for like certain films and like I mean if you're a real Matthew Perry fan, the whole 9 yards, whole
whole
10 yards,
9 yards and the
come on.
whole 10
Yeah,
yards. I was
yeah,
about to
yeah,
say
yeah.
because everybody
Serving
know him from Friends or
yeah,
whatever.
serving Sarah. Like Matthew Perry was
But the
brilliant. So
whole
many
nine
movies.
yards and the
So
whole
many
10
movies.
yards was my nah, bro.
Great
I definitely
movies.
mess with those.
No
So,
doubt, bro. Shout out to that
rest in
guy.
peace.
For
We're
sure.
losing a lot of people that we watched and stuff growing up, and that's just crazy. That just shows that we getting up there in age, bro.
Yeah, man, we all getting up there in age. And soon it's gonna be our time to go up to that upper
The
room.
upper
The up
room, Jesus.
And you already promised me you gonna bust in that motherfucker.
We gonna
The
bust it.
upper
I
room.
just need somebody to I just need somebody to open the back door because I know Peter be hating on her. They ain't gonna let me in the front door, so I'm gonna come through.
Uh,
Hey, open the back door. We're gonna do like
the
a
up.
movie ticket trick and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but shout out to everybody for Halloween too, because I think a lot of people hate on Halloween, and
Hmm.
it's like, nah, that's for the kids, and that's the devil's house. Yo, bro, the kids enjoy it, man. They get some candy, they get to interact with other kids, they want to dress up as their favorite role models. Let the kids be the kids, and you know what? I heard Benny the Butcher make this point. Women kind of starting to steal the holiday too with their antics over the last couple of years. So shout out to the women and shout out to the kids for enjoying the holiday. Yo, everything ain't. I don't want to see. This is. I'm not the tinfoil Kufi
You
guy, right?
you definitely the 1040 Koofy guy. Why my mic keep falling? And
I'm the
yeah,
witch. I'm the
my
witch hat.
followers, y'all gotta let us know on IG Live that your mic fell, we can't hear you or something like
I'm the
that.
witch hat
But
guy. But shout out to Benny the Butcher. Let the women, let the kids have some fun. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
like I said, it's not my bag. It's we took the kids out last
There
night
you
and
go.
drove around, wasted gas. They got some candy, but
Mm,
most of it gonna go in the trash. They don't know that shit, but it is what
not
it is.
wasted gas. Come on. Okay, go ahead, bro.
I
Go ahead
mean,
and start the
because
show.
no matter what the holiday is, did you know Veterans Day is next week?
I
So shout out to the
I mean,
veterans,
I was
bro. Shout out to
gonna
them.
wait till next week, but yeah, definitely shout out to the
Well,
veterans.
I just found out today because yeah, that's whatever. But
Shout out to all the people. Shout out to all the corporations that's always talking that pride in country, veterans, 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 but don't give your employees off. Shout out to y'all too, because y'all are, y'all are classic. Y'all are classic.
I think next year for Halloween, I'm gonna set up my house like a Usher theme. So when people come in, I'm gonna just bust out and sing to them. There goes my baby. No, you ain't fucking.
You doing a Halloween residency?
Yeah, man. You don't know
Okay.
how good
All right.
it
That's great.
feels
That's
for you, my girl. You seen
fantastic.
Usher singing "Old Girl" at the from the NBA
Yeah,
joint?
I see the chat. I see them singing to Asia. Asia's a tall drink of water. Shout out to Asia Wilson for just being a two-time champ and just like
But
classy.
you can't call people a tall drink of water, bro. That's not allowed.
I can't call her a tall drink. She's
No,
tall.
it's no longer allowed. But she can't be a drink of water. She can be tall.
Why
You're
can't she be a tall drink of water?
not
I'm a
allowed to say things anymore.
Well, I miss
Word.
the days when boys were boys and gals were gals. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't get it.
Yo,
I'm so confused. I'm so
you can't
confused.
say certain things anymore, and you're gonna get us canceled before we get started,
She
bro.
is a tall drinker. Well, she's much taller than me. Shit. I don't.
What
Elizabeth,
makes her a drink of water?
you want me to
Maybe
get
she
into
don't
that?
want to be a drink of water. Maybe she's milk.
Well, she didn't say that. If she ever came
You
to me
didn't
and
give
was
her an
like, "Hey,"
opportunity.
well, goddamn, this is the problem with society today. Y'all are being mad at people for
Thick outrage.
not knowing things that you didn't tell them that you want. I don't know. Now Elizabeth Cambridge is another, and I do. I refer to her as a tall glass of milk. She's a Caucasian woman, much more on
Mm.
the Caucasus side, and she's a tall glass of
So
milk, and she's taller than me.
Asia,
So it is what
Asia
it is.
is a drink of water because she's black, and who else was it?
Nah, she a tall drink of
Cambridge.
water. Yeah,
And
you
she
know
milk.
Elizabeth
So you
Cambridge?
saying no? So you're saying we looking through the black women? Gotcha. See, you see what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, you go ahead and go ahead, go ahead and put your kente cloth joint on, and call it
Yo,
what you want. But Asia, shout out to you, and
shout out to
getting the
you.
things you want. You winning championships. You wanted Usher to sing to you, saying that you look beautiful, girl.
Um,
Keep doing your thing.
yeah, that's a fact. Quick question, because I seen a post
Go
today,
ahead,
and then we're gonna
my
get into
brother.
the show.
Chat
We're
it.
gonna get deep into the show. Do you think women and men make friends differently?
Do, do they make friends
Yeah, do
differently?
they pick their friends out differently, like on some? All right,
Yeah.
so the post was pretty much like the lady was like, "Yo, just because y'all see each other twice a day, twice a week in the gym, or y'all play basketball together twice a week, that'll make y'all friends." And the dude was like, "Listen, if we hoop together 2 to 3 times a week for 3 years, we friends." And she was like, "Oh, but you don't even know, his mama name." So what? Like that's the problem. So I was just wondering if you think. I mean, granted, you know, me and you friends, but we've been friends since second grade. But I'm pretty sure you got plenty of brothers like that's my
Yeah,
guy.
but that
And
friendship didn't start. Friendship didn't start on some like, yo, sign this right here, mission
no,
right
it
here.
started on some. We was actually our first interaction was violence.
Yeah, but even after that, it wasn't like, yo, when we was playing together, it wasn't like, yo, sign this, tell
No, it
your
was
mom I'm gonna be. It was like, yo, you cool, I'm cool, let's be
let's
cool.
play. Yeah,
And I
let's
and I
play.
think I think that's how men's relationships generally
I
are.
mean,
Now, when we start to get into a woman's relationship, I would love to have a woman's perspective to come on a podcast one day and tell me,
friends
but
and associates are different.
nah, that's cap. That has nothing to do with the
I,
conversation.
I didn't think so. Yeah, we're very
Friends is friends. And so
friends
when
of
I could meet a brother and we could be cool and we could be friends. And then, I think a woman sometimes I got a homegirl, for example, she's a lady of the night, and other ladies of the night, yeah, they hang out with each other during the night, but that don't make them friends, and she's clear on that. So I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends.
damn.
You dropping the mic for real.
I ain't
Like for
dropped the
real.
mic. I dropped something else.
It's,
But
dude, it's crazy.
that makes them co-workers, huh? They're all ladies
I
of
can't
the
call it.
night.
All I can say is Shorty said she ain't out there making friends.
They're they're business partners.
Whatever.
Okay. Okay. I was just
But
wondering
yeah,
about,
no. To
friends,
answer your
and you
question
started
extremely
talking
direct.
about you talking about ladies of the night. I don't know which way this podcast is going today, but You wearing a witch hat? I don't know what's going on. This
To
woman
answer your
here.
question, your question
No.
directly, nah, men and women don't make friends the same way. We don't. We're not built the same, and that's okay. It's not a knock on either gender. It's just no, we don't make friends the same way, and that's okay.
Okay, okay, okay. So what we talking about, bro? What we getting into?
I don't
We
know.
have a good time, not a long time. What we get into?
Yeah, I don't know where you want to start.
Um, did you see the NBA player's wife go? I don't know if she went live or just recorded him. Was it Joe Smith or something like that?
Yeah, I seen the Joe Smith
It was
debacle.
Joe Smith. So to sum it up, um, it was a former NBA player or ex NBA player, however they want to word it. He found out his wife had an OnlyFans, and naturally he was pissed. And I don't think he was pissed about the OnlyFans. I think he was more so pissed that she had it for so long and didn't tell him.
Was that pissed? Do you think he was pissed?
Going
All
for.
right,
Like
but
I
now
seen,
that
I
you,
seen, I seen something say, or I heard, man, I might have heard it, and it was like, well,
Mhm.
maybe they just doing stuff to, advertise it or get it out there. But he was pretty pissed.
he
Or
didn't
he
look really pissed.
he
So I
wasn't
guess yeah,
irate.
yeah, he
I
wasn't
mean,
irate. No.
I'm pissed a lot, and I'm not irate though.
Yeah, that's your personality. Maybe that's Joe Smith's personality.
Maybe
So
he's
there's so
cancer,
many things.
big
There's
cancer
so
energy.
there's so many things that come into play on this because it's
Hmm.
like number one, this is a top pick, right? At one point or another, and now obviously you're struggling because your lady's talking shit on the camera. And then like number one, why as a number one pick or a top pick
Was he
are
a
you?
number one pick?
He was close. He was a high draft pick in the NBA draft.
Oh. Hmm.
So and I don't remember him, so maybe he was a bust or whatever. But them contracts out the gate were solid enough. Where
They said throughout his career he made something like 67 million.
okay, so that's my point. Like number one, why are you marrying this woman? Why are you broke, needing her to do? There's so many questions that I had. I don't even have. I don't know where to start. Like I don't. Where would you like me to start?
I mean, first of all, I don't necessarily feel like they were broke. They
She
may
said
not
that in the
have.
video. I got that
She
from her.
said
I
it.
didn't. That's not
Well,
mine.
yeah, she
Yeah.
said, "Oh well, we got to make money." I think they may not have been thriving like they were when he was an active player in the NBA, but the house
Okay.
looked like it was pretty decent.
It didn't look bad.
Yeah, so I don't think they were just broke. How would you feel? What would you think about that?
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a bigger point to. We've been talking about this a lot, financial literacy, and I don't want to beat a
Hmm.
dead horse, but 67 million, you should be good, and your kid, at least your generation, and your kid's generation should be good with 67 million if you take care of your money. $67 million is a
You
lot of
should
money.
be. That's a lot of
We
money.
shouldn't
So
be we shouldn't be having a conversation no matter who your wife is about her having to not have money to do whatever. If you're living in your means, you're taking care of your bread, you're doing what you're supposed to do, there should be no situation where your 67 million just is gone and your wife is now on having her OnlyFans. That's the
I,
first point. The second point is what do you make of this man as an early NBA draft pick making 67 according to you in his career,
mhm.
marrying a former adult film
I
star?
have no issue with
Shot,
that. You love who you love, you like who you like. It is what it is.
you tripping. You
There's plenty of
tripping.
people
You
who's
bugging.
wait. Let me finish. There's plenty of people who's fell in love with strippers, porn
Oh my God.
stars,
Shout out
lady
to
of the night.
Zion Williamson. Shout out to
Yeah,
Zion.
exactly. So you like what you like, you love what you love.
You
That's
tripping.
not my issue.
You tripping.
Um,
I'm gonna get to that. Remind me if
no,
you
go ahead.
can.
Let's just
Remind me. I'm gonna say, how could you say that? Because if she's an adult film star, you
hmm
are who you are. And I mean, we said on this podcast all the time, brothers, we don't hoe hate. It ain't about
We
hoe
do
hating.
not hoe hate at all. That's what I'm saying. I don't have an issue
Your
with that.
wife was a hoe. She was
She
paid.
was not a hoe. She was an adult entertainer.
Is that not a hoe? What is a hoe then? It is a person that gets paid for sexual acts. That's my definition. What is your
Okay,
definition?
sure. I mean, is that the definition of it?
I mean, we could Google it, but I mean, let me. I'll paraphrase for now. Shit. I mean,
I
goddamn,
mean,
Google it if you want.
I guess we got to Google whore because hoe is the slang for whore.
Okay, whatever you want. In my mind, it's a person that gets paid for sexual acts, and I'm not knocking no female for getting her money however she got to get it. But you married this man, and there were all types of things that were violated when you chose to just jump back into life without putting them on game.
Facts.
The least you can do is tell me if I can't do this, I'm going. And I mean, maybe she did because she did. She was like, "Yo, I told you time and time again, you don't give me no solutions." And he was like, "This is not a solution." And I'm
That's
like,
not the answer. You don't have the answer, Sway.
"This is not the answer." No, so no, homeboy, she made the answer. But I
Yeah,
mean,
she did.
I I have a question to you. If you're Joe Smith, you've made $67 million in your life.
Facts.
Somehow you've blown through it.
Fumble the bag.
Um, and your former porn star wife is like, I know how we can get some money, and
Hmm.
she don't tell you. Are you cool with that? You go with
That's
her?
the deception, and that's the biggest issue with it right there.
All
I
right,
don't fuck with the
no. Okay,
deception.
so
No, no, no,
skirt
no,
that
no,
because
no.
I don't want you to get on the fence. I don't want you
No,
to get on
I'm
the fence.
not on the
No,
fence. I'm
say
telling you. I'm
no.
giving you an answer.
Say she does tell you that. Let's forego it. Say she does. She tells you.
Whoa,
She
whoa,
tells you.
whoa,
I'm going
whoa.
back.
Hold on. Urban Dictionary. Someone who's only after sex and money. They have no interest in the actual deep relationship with the partner.
Sounds
They find
accurate.
someone else. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds,
Because at
sounds
first,
accurate.
I read because I was about to address what I thought I read. Someone
Well,
who's only after sex and money. I was going to say so. Like that's what we at. That's what we at. But I see where it said only.
yeah.
But what were we saying? You saying I'm
I
on the
was
fence?
saying,
I'm
yeah,
not
no, I
saying
was saying, no,
I'm not
I was
on the
saying,
fence. You can just you there you go cut me off again.
no, take it out of the money because, okay, fine. If she's deceptive, then cool. Nobody wants a deceptive woman. But even if she's not deceptive and she told you straight up and he said no, are you cool with that? Like, are you all right
If
with your
so,
wife?
if I said no, like this is not what we doing,
No, fuck what you said. Who cares what you said?
you, bro, you need to figure this
All
shit
right,
out because you giving me
all right,
scenarios.
all right.
Then you when I ask you, is this what you said? No, 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 that's not what I'm saying. What the fuck are you saying then?
I'm telling you that your wife was a previous
A
hoe,
slut for money.
and then she left that whole life, and then she went back to it. To
I saved her.
me, it doesn't matter whether she tells me or not. That's cold. But I want to hear about what it means to you. Does it matter if she
So,
tells
all
you or
right,
not?
let's get into what you're
Go
asking me. Does it matter
ahead,
if she
bro.
tells me or not?
Yeah.
It definitely
Ooh,
matters. It
that's wrong.
what's wrong?
That's wrong. Go ahead.
It definitely matters if she tells me. Now I need to know. I need to know if you feel
You
like
know, you need to know
I
if
need
your
to
wife's a
know.
hoe.
I need to know the fact that you feel like I need to know the fact that you feel like you need to do this.
She was already doing that. That's who she
She
is.
was doing it before we got married. I
Yeah,
saved her.
did you?
Yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure
I'm a
there's an old
saver.
cliche that
She don't want to be.
you can't turn a hoe into a what?
That's a fucking lie. I know plenty of hoes as
All
housewives
right.
now.
That don't mean that. No. You know plenty of cats that turn hoes into bedmates. You don't
No,
know no hoe.
housewives. They're wives.
Okay,
They're wives.
okay, brother. Okay, go ahead.
See,
Go ahead.
you
Get
know
what you're
what?
saying.
We say this a lot, but you sound like we say we don't hoe hate. It sounds like you hoe hate.
I'm not hoe hating.
Everybody has a lot of people have phases of their life where they was doing some shit. You had phases of your life when you was doing some
I'm
shit.
gonna need
Do
you
that
not to
mean
put
you
my
gonna make a
personal.
good husband one day?
Don't put my personal business out
I'm
there.
not
Don't put
putting.
my
I'm just saying phases of your life
personal
when you was
business out
doing
there.
some shit.
Okay, I
I'm just
wasn't never
saying, you
doing
know.
nothing. I was never
I
doing
mean,
nothing.
you was a hustler. You hustled. You got shit done. You got shit done.
I was the man of the night. You funny as hell.
That's not what I'm saying. See, I didn't say you was
Okay,
a whore. You was out here
okay,
selling your body. I'm just
okay.
saying,
No, all right,
you know.
because I feel like you're still tap dancing around it.
I'm
So
not tap
you're
dancing. I'm trying to get
saying
what question you had. Like, and it remind me of the I don't know what movie or show it was from, but you
Mhm.
know, when the guy was like, "Listen," he was like, I got fired from my job 3 months ago. You know how I was making this money? I was selling this dick."
that's some Tubi. That's a Tubi clip that's been running around. Yeah, it's a
I mean,
Tubi
it's similar.
clip.
Like, yo,
Yeah,
you selling your body. I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue with the deception. Like, she had OnlyFans for a year.
she's already been a hoe though.
An adult entertainer. She was an adult entertainer, but to my knowledge, I got you out that life. No.
Okay. No, I mean no, absolutely
Oh
fucking not.
Lord.
No, you can't turn it to you can't turn a hoe into a house. And again, you're saying that it's me hoe hating when it's like I'm
Yeah,
not
you
hoe
are hoe
hating.
hating.
I'm not hoe hating, but be who you are. The problem in this case is we got a motherfucker that's fronting the move. We got a person that's fronting their who they are. She's always been that. She
That's why the
literally said
bigger issue is the deception.
It's not deception because
Baby, I don't.
you took her
No,
off the
no, no.
stroll. You
If
took
you
her off
dance
the
on that
stroll.
pole, it
No.
don't make you a hoe.
You took
Shorty, I
her.
don't
No, you took her off the stroll, bro.
mind.
He took her off the stroll. And she said, you knew who I was when you met me. She
So the
said
question
that.
becomes: is if you're an adult entertainer, a porn star, or a hoe, as you so eloquently putting it, is that something that's in you?
And
Like you
that's
can't
not
get rid of it?
derogatory. And that's not derogatory either. That's not
Yeah, no, you're not
derogatory.
using the derogatory
No,
way.
I'm not. I never
But is
no.
that something that's in you that you can't change?
I think you can change it, but it takes a special. I think anybody can change. I'm not sitting up here and say no one can change. It's a rarity. I think I'm not. I would even say that them hoes have a special skill. There's a skill about being a hoe to break a trick to convince a man that you love him when you really only there for the bread. These hoes got skills, and so I'm not knocking. I would never knock
You're
no
a
hoe.
fucking menace right now,
I'm
bro.
just
You
saying.
are a menace.
I'm just saying.
You
I'm
said on
not.
a live podcast that these hoes got
These
skills
hoes
to
do got
turn the
skills.
trick.
See, I'm not hoe hating. We don't hoe hate. I'm not hoe
We don't
hating.
hate on the
I don't
podcast,
hoe
man. We
hate.
don't
If
hate.
that's your job, if that's your profession, if that's what you
Once again,
do, yo,
I don't
get your
think her having an
money.
OnlyFans. Like once again, I don't knock OnlyFans.
If
I'm
you're
like,
not,
yeah,
no,
do your
I'm not,
thing.
no, no,
No, no,
no,
listen, do your
no,
thing. I am pro
no,
OnlyFans. If that's
no.
how you get your bread, I've had friends
No,
that have an
no,
OnlyFans.
no, no, no,
Um,
no, no. Because when that brother had that 67 million, you was acting right. You had some act right
yeah.
about you. And that if I want to say anything, that's my only problem. If you're gonna be a hoe and then you're gonna get married, then pick one. You can have one foot in the game, one foot out the game. That's my own. That would be
A
my only
wise man
problem.
once told me every once in a while you got to turn down the artist and turn up the hustle.
That is true, but not in
So
a
she had to
marriage.
turn down. She had to
No,
turn down
boy, she
the
is married.
housewife and turn up the hustle for the
Boy,
family.
they are married. The
Once
hustle is
again,
not you.
we're mixing shit now. Once again, you
Cause
asked
she
me
mixed
personally.
it.
Wait
You
a
know
minute.
why? Cause she mixed
No.
it.
You asked me
Go
personally,
ahead.
right? My issue wasn't the OnlyFans. My
That was
issue
my
was
issue.
the
I had an issue
wait.
with that.
No, not because it. My issue is that we didn't talk about it before we got to this.
Okay.
Maybe
I
I
have an issue with all
felt
of it.
like shit. You gonna let you? That's for.
Go ahead, read the comment, bro. You gotta
It
read
says
them.
shit. You gonna let your lady have an OnlyFans?
There you go. Go ahead, bro.
Am I
Answer
gonna let
that.
my lady have an
Go ahead
OnlyFans?
and answer that. Answer
I'm not
that.
gonna answer that because that's very personal.
Are you
Um,
wild?
I'm not gonna answer that because that's very
That not
personal.
that non-answer is kind of an answer. This is crazy.
That's very personal. I'm not gonna answer that question if I'm gonna let my lady have OnlyFans. But
Okay, well,
my lady was never of that life. I
okay.
think if she came to me and said, "Hey, Mike, I think I wanna do this, and this," we can talk. We can talk about it and see where we end up.
Hold
But
on.
for
Hold on.
her to have, no, it's not necessarily a yes. I'm just saying that's a private answer.
Yo,
But
wild
for
boy.
her to have one and I don't know about it, that's the bigger issue
No, it's not the
for me.
bigger. What the fuck are you
For
talking? What are
me,
you talking about?
the
What are you? Yes, I
deception.
need to understand what you're talking about. So it's not the
Kanye
fact
said
that
it.
it's
Deception's the only felony.
okay. So it's not the fact that she's showing her body and her vagina to
If we
who
came up to that
knows.
agreement, then clearly I didn't have a problem with it. But then she didn't give him the, she didn't let. All right, and that brings me to something else that
Go
I
ahead.
posted or we talked
We
about
are we
where
are we are
it
at
was a
opposition on this.
yeah,
Mhm.
whatever. It was a brother who was like he was saying, he was like, the hierarchy of the house goes, dad, he's the leader of the house, mom, then the kids, blah
That's
blah blah. And the lady was like,
God's. That's
wait,
God's order of family, bro.
that's cool. And the lady was like, oh wait, what? I can't da 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 da. Well, I feel like I am the leader of my household and the protector and the provider and this, that, and the third, right?
Hmm.
So with that being said, the fact that you felt like you needed to go behind my back to do an OnlyFans is the bigger issue with me.
That's that. You're wow. That is a hell of a put stamp that. That's a hot take right there.
What's a hot
Stamp
take?
that.
The deception?
Yeah.
Deception is
No,
an issue.
your entire take about a woman having OnlyFans, not the fact that she has an OnlyFans, but the fact that she didn't tell you about it, that's a hell of a hot take. That's hot. That's flaming hot take. That's a flaming
My
hot
only
take.
question is, if she said they need money and she did this for a year, did she hide the income and did he not question where it came from?
Mm,
That And
That's
I
fair
was going to get
question.
to the fact
Fair
that he's not
question.
asking where it came from.
Fair
See,
question.
here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
He never said he was broke.
He didn't say that.
Now, they may have not been thriving like they was when he was active in the NBA. I think I said that earlier.
Okay.
But they was probably doing all right. It's just, we had to buckle down and not live as extravagant. So it really, in my opinion, she just wanted that extra shit that she had been getting when he was
So
active.
she could,
So now it's like,
yo,
nah,
stop. You're trying to justify being
I'm
a
not
hoe.
I'm not justifying being a hoe. I'm saying she didn't need to do that shit because they was probably high. It was probably well
Well,
taken
even
care
if
of.
it, no, fuck that. Even if she wanted to do it, she could have worked at Popeyes or Piggly Wiggly. She didn't have to go
Well,
show a vagina on the
she
internet.
used what she got to get what she want. You seen the movie? Come on, don't do
Okay,
that.
well, listen, make the
The
money. Don't let the
issue
make
is
money
the
make music.
deception, bro.
No, it's not, bro.
It is.
There's nothing.
That's the biggest issue of it. The deception. You lied to your husband by omission. You didn't
So
tell
okay,
him you was out here busting it open for daddy.
I ask you again. If
So
she
here's the
had told
question.
him,
Here's the
I'm
question.
trying to ask you a
No,
question.
no,
But
no,
ask
no,
me a
no, no,
question.
no, no. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
See, all right. If she was going to, if she had told them, does that make it better for you?
Maybe if she came to
Don't
him.
don't maybe me. Just tell me,
Hey, listen,
is
bro.
it okay? Yes or no? It would have been okay
If
if she said, "Listen, I'm getting naked on the internet for money because I want extra finer things in life." And that's
and
you're my husband.
well, here's the question: did they have a conversation? Like, oh
What
well,
does that? I don't
okay.
understand. What does
See,
that
because
matter?
if they had a conversation, he was like, okay, I get it. Then there's no issue. Because everybody's
Oh Lord,
different. People have open
oh
relationships.
Lord.
People have,
Okay.
people are swingers.
Okay,
People
okay.
have
So I'm gonna tell you right now.
polyamorous, polygamists.
I'm gonna tell you right
So
now.
no, so
I
no.
don't want
Listen,
to
no,
talk.
don't. No. We're not talking because we're not about to talk in circles.
Go ahead.
The biggest issue in this situation that we know of so far
Mhm.
is the fact that she didn't tell him.
No, that's not the
Because
biggest
he never
issue.
said whether he was okay with it or not. He was just like, damn, you had a
No,
page for a year.
no, he did. He said, "Yo, that was your." She said she literally said, "This was who I was when you met me," and he said, "That's who you were before."
Right.
Clearly, he wasn't
So
looking to
he
have
clearly he had no issue with her being
bef-
whatever she was
before.
beforehand. Because
Okay,
he
so
said,
that's what I'm.
you know what, I understand what you are,
But
so I'm
once
still
I
gonna
make
marry
you
you.
my wife, there's clearly an
That's an assumption. Now
expectation.
we're assuming
No,
that's what he
we're
said.
not. He said it. He said, "No,
Nah, he
you're
didn't
my
say that.
wife."
He didn't say that.
All right, I'm gonna post
So
it again because
I'll post
that's
it again. I
ridiculous.
got it. I can post it.
All right, go ahead and
But
post
with
it.
that being said, I think the biggest
I'm gonna
issue
hit the
was the
veil.
deception.
I'm gonna hit the
Because,
veil on your ass. That's crazy.
I mean, put the veil on.
The veil
Fucking
on your ass.
Sabrina.
This is
Put your veil
crazy.
on, Sabrina,
All
teenage
right,
witch.
all right.
But
That
so
show
now
was fire though. That show was fire though.
let's say they had the
Shout out to
conversation,
Melissa
right?
Joan Hart. Go
They
ahead.
had the conversation. Money's not like it used to be. You know, I think I want to do OnlyFans. Now, what if it's, oh, can we do OnlyFans together? Maybe we make that bread.
Bro, now you're making wild assumptions.
I'm no,
That's not the
I
case.
said what if. I
All
clearly said what if.
all right. If was a fifth, we'd all be
If my
drunk. That's not the case
uncle,
with them though.
if my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle. What are you
There
talking
you go.
about?
What are you talking about?
So
Exactly.
I'm
What
just
are we talking
saying. I'm
about?
just saying the biggest issue was deception, though.
No, it wasn't, Gatewood. The issue is this is my wife, and whether she tells me or not, I don't want her on the internet showing her goodies
Did
because it's
he say that?
disrespectful to
Did
me.
he say that?
Do you not understand that? Do you understand that
Did
point?
he say
The
that?
traditional person in
Come
society.
on,
Let's not let's
we
no no
don't
no
address
yes
the
we can.
traditional and the
Stop. No,
obvious. We
stop.
don't do
No,
that.
stop.
We
No,
don't do
stop.
that.
No, stop. Because you're on some bullshit
So
tonight.
wait,
It
let
is
me ask you
not,
this.
this
I'm
is
gonna
not,
ask you a
we're
question.
not in
I'm gonna
the,
ask you
no,
a question. I'm gonna ask you a question.
we're not in the
I'm
land
gonna
of
ask
fucking,
you a
all
question.
right, go ahead and ask me. Go ahead and
Are
ask me.
there
Go ahead
people
and ask me.
who marry porn
There
stars?
are. What's your point? Is that the
Are there people
majority?
who
Is that
marry?
a minority? Is that a
Are there
minority?
people who marry
Is that
strippers?
also a
I
minority?
don't think it's uncommon for someone
Yes,
to have.
it is. Are you
Okay.
crazy? That population is not even a big enough population for it to be a majority. It's not a big enough population, period. It can't be, bro. It's not the traditional form in our society. So whatever brother you know that found some chick in Magic City and was like,
I
you
haven't
know
been to
what?
Magic City, but
The
I
way
heard it's
that I mean,
fire.
you was in Atlanta once or twice, but the
Okay,
way
I didn't go to a strip
that
club in Atlanta, bro.
listen,
Don't do that.
whatever you say.
I've never
If
been to a strip
the
club in Atlanta.
brothers that you mess with that's in Magic City that be like, yo, the way that ass down shorty, you gonna be my wife.
Yeah.
That is not the majority. So let's
It's
speak
not the
if
majority, but
we are
somebody married
all
these women.
right, fine then. But we're speaking in
Somebody
generality.
married
So if
these
we're gonna
women.
fine, if we're gonna have a general conversation, you have to operate in the general constraints of society. And the general constraints of society says people, men, us, we generally, in majority, do
What
not
about
want
what? I
hoes.
got a question. See, I
Jesus
heard somebody,
Christ.
and I think I heard this on the We Ain't Done podcast. I think my nigga Ali said we
Go
love
ahead.
hoes.
Yeah, what is he, 20? What is he, 26,
That's my
27?
guy. Don't
I'm
bash my guy now.
not bashing. Was he
If we
26,
gonna bring it
27?
here over my guy,
What is he,
I
26,
don't know.
27?
But
Yeah,
I'm
he's a
just
young
saying. Or
dude.
you might have said that we love hoes. Like you, I've heard you say I love a porn vixen.
I do love it. I mean, you've been around me my whole life. So yeah, there
So
I've
what we
gone through
talking
time
about? You keep
that
saying
that
we not
oh my
talking about
God.
nothing. Nah, like yo, like I said,
Now
damn,
I'm
you hung up
knocking
the
my
phone.
phone down. No, I
You
knocked it
banged
down.
on me?
I
But
knocked it down. I knocked it
not for
down.
real though. Like we've been chatting, but not for real though. I in that situation, my biggest issue is the deception.
Okay, and we'll end it here, moving to the next topic. Your biggest issue is deception. My biggest issue is that, brothers, let's make better decisions about the women that we choose, because when if that 67 million disappears, she gonna go back to what she know. And in this case, we seen it.
That's very possible.
And so if you're not a brother that wants that, be aware of the decisions that you make. Shout out to my partner for
He said he loves hoes, been married to the complete opposite since 19, and he's 31. He's cat. He's 31, Tracy. He's not 20 something, so he's not much younger than us. I mean, like I said,
yeah, but I'm
I mean, it's
okay.
also
We'll get to
it
that.
also depends on what you view as
No, it doesn't, because a hoe is
um
very clearly stated. But we will
a hoe
get
ain't a
up.
hoe unless everybody know.
That's that's big cat. But we can get up.
A hoe ain't a hoe unless everybody know.
No, it's not true. That's not true.
If nobody knows what Shorty been doing, then she ain't a hoe.
Yeah, but they always
What
somehow
what was
know.
our definition for it?
3 put you over the top.
Three put you over the top. Three in the same crew put you over the top. So if three of us in the same crew didn't do it,
Oh
you
my
not over the top. You
god.
not a hoe,
Yeah,
right? Fact or
then
fiction?
that
You
but
just
then
lived
we
in life.
but
Fact?
then
Am
we
I lying?
but then we came back and understood that, like, oh, some people were lying about certain things. So it was like, oh, you was
I
over
mean,
the
and then
top.
the people we were talking about, they weren't hoes. They were just promiscuous because
Yeah, okay, but then the
hoes
women.
get that bread.
Yeah, but the kids we're talking about some college, young people, girls, boys doing that. That's not what
Yeah,
we're
did.
talking about. This woman was a career lady of the night. That was her
She
profession.
wasn't a lady. Was she a lady? Or was she a stripper? I don't remember exactly what she
Whatever, it's
was.
all the same thing. That was her profession. That's how she made her living, family.
Shorty, I
That's different.
don't
That's different than some little
mind
young joint trying to get down with
if
that's not
you
the same
dance
thing.
on the pole. That don't
Okay.
make you no hoe.
All right.
Shorty, I don't
You know what's crazy about this? And
mind.
now I'm gonna let the All Done podcast family in on a little secret.
No, no,
They
no,
would
no,
never.
no, 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 no,
Uh,
no, 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 no. That's what we're not gonna do. I don't even know what you was about to say, but that's what we're not gonna do.
all right, move on,
Moving
man.
on.
Move on. You're right. We're
And
going.
on from
You're right. You're right. Say less,
yeah,
man.
my brother. You
All right.
be trying it. You be
All right.
trying it, man.
All right, bro. You're right. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
I ain't
ahead. Go
mad that
ahead with it.
I ain't mad about her having the page. I'm mad about the deception. The deception is the biggest felony.
Not in
What
a
we got
marriage, but
today?
go ahead. Not in a marriage, but go ahead.
What we got today? If it wasn't deception, they probably would have had a conversation beforehand and wouldn't have led to that. She knew
Bro,
she had to do it
no,
behind
no,
his
no,
back.
because I have to mention this too, because the stuff that came out with her today, she's still talking about homeboy not leaving. Like, he might have packed his stuff, but she's still on her, like,
Yeah, she said something like he's staying with his like mom or something like that, or his
he ain't,
sister.
he ain't leaving me. That's what she said. She
Do
said
you
he ain't
feel like,
going
all right,
nowhere.
so with them two in particular, do you feel like it's just one of those kind of press run type things where they trying to promote it?
I feel like I wouldn't care. Like, you've been my wife for a long time. When I was a top pick, it wasn't. We didn't.
Wait,
I never know
wait.
this girl.
If it's a press run type thing and they're trying to promote it, that means he's okay with it, no?
If that comes out, then I'll get on this podcast next week or the week after and tell you you're right. I don't think that's what's
I'm
happening.
I just actually feel it. I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm just asking. So
If it
this is
came
not
out,
me saying, oh well, they're doing this. I'm just asking.
I would look at homeboy as that's lame, bro. As a man, that's
You
not.
can't call him lame for that though, bro. Like
No,
he's
well,
okay with his wife being a
no, it's not that. It's not that. Then just be player about it. Like, I don't like. We live in a time now where cats is like everybody's trying to get clickbait. You arguing with your wife to promote her OnlyFans so that y'all could collect bread together. You was a formal top pick. Like, how far have you fallen, gay? That's not a
I
player, bro. It's not
mean,
man. It's not man shit, bro. It's not man
okay,
shit. It's
okay.
not man shit.
I feel
To
you.
me,
I'm
that's
not
not
gonna
man
agree
shit.
or disagree with that. I'm just saying I feel
To me, that's not man
I
shit.
feel what
So
you're
that's
saying.
just
What else we talking about though?
all right. Go to the next topic, bro.
What you got? What you got? We said you gonna get you some skims, or you said you're not gonna get skims.
I mean, it wasn't even about the skims. Shout out to Kim Kardashian. I'm just saying there are other brands, and I mentioned one earlier
Yeah,
about the
champ.
chant boxers.
There's
There are
Dirty
plenty
Heart.
of
That's here based here in Jackson, Mississippi. The Dirty Heart apparel.
no doubt. Shout out to Prosperity merch, right? If you hit
Yeah,
my man
man.
up, he'll
Yo,
get
we
you some
posted
stuff,
one
right?
today. I need that one.
Fire
Let's,
shirt, right? My man
yeah.
is a brilliant.
Tell
He's a
tell our
brilliant.
creators I need that shirt. Tracy,
Yeah,
you my plug,
no,
and you
no
gonna get the plug.
doubt.
And
My
just
boy is a brilliant designer, but I
send me
mean,
the
this is
invoice. I need that shirt
no.
that I was posting today.
I need to say this because my boy is a brilliant designer. Prosperity, the brand Prosperity has one of the dopest designers I feel like that's in the world right now.
Facts.
And he doesn't get the plugs or he doesn't get the play because we don't have the resources to put him in the light that. And we're working on getting that to plug the brand. But my boy is fire. Like his
Yeah.
creative mind as far as clothes and putting that shit together is second to none. So yeah, like for the NBA, and that's where I feel like where it comes in with the skims, like the NBA is gonna give the same old, and just keep giving. Okay, great. Kim Kardashian's gonna make underwear for the NBA. Like you're gonna pay her
Yeah.
how much? Like it's just a lot, bro. So it's like, it's crazy. What you doing? What you doing? Back up. Go sit down. What you doing?
Nephew. And it's definitely yeah, like I said, I have been hearing it coming down the pipeline, and she signed a deal with the NBA. That opens up more doors for her than it does NBA players, I'm sure.
I'm not hating on her. I'm
I'm
just
not,
saying NBA.
whoa,
You know.
whoa, I ain't saying nothing about hating. I don't hoe
But
hate.
I want to make that clear.
Um,
No, I'm not even saying she's a hoe. She might be Kim Kardashian might be the best. No, she might be the best version. No, listen to what I'm telling you. She might be the best version of a reformed. Maybe once I was on tape doing what I do,
He's
but
crazy.
maybe that's not me being a hoe. Maybe now, I've been a wife several times now since then.
Since then,
And now I've grown multi-million-dollar businesses. And I mean, you agree or disagree, does the world look at her the way she did when that tape came out? No, she's a business mogul now.
is that something that always hangs over her head though?
I don't think
It's
so.
gonna be brought up.
I don't think so.
Whether you trust me, it's brought up on a regular basis.
Not to me. I
Um,
don't give a damn. If I met,
even like
if you
even
met her,
you and
okay,
me.
hold up. Let me ask you this: if
One
you
thing,
met her,
don't ask me because I have no issue with it.
no, I'm saying, but give me the
I,
answer from those people.
I'm,
Play devil's advocate, because that's
I'm
what's
not.
going
No,
on.
no, no, no. I ain't the devil or the advocate. What I'm saying is, I have no issue with it. I more so would want to know about her experiences working with Paris Hilton.
Well, there you
Stuff
go.
like that.
Facts.
So I have no issue
Business.
with that.
Business.
Business shit, yeah. But we live in a world where it's not just about her business sense and how she's you grown.
Nah, bro,
People
she's
gonna be
outgrown
messy.
it. Who's gonna do that?
Bro,
People that's so
I
far.
listen to the radio. They say it on a regular basis. When
Yeah,
she
but
made that sex tape with blah
uh,
blah 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 blah. Like, yo, that's not even important.
that's for
It came out
clicks.
not too long ago how her mom was involved in that
I did hear
to
that.
push her.
I did hear
But
that.
to us, it's not important. But are we the majority or minority?
I think I would say we're the majority because I think
We
the
are
majority of
not.
people.
We are not
I
people.
think majority
It's
of people
called
don't give a
clickbait.
damn.
It's called clickbait for a reason because
Yeah,
people are
but
gonna
if you
click on it.
clickbait, do you clickbait? If you're posting
People are gonna
clickbait,
click on it and say, "Oh my
but
God, they're gonna share
do
that
you
shit."
care if it's clickbait? If it's clickbait, do you care? No, I would
Yes,
say
people
no,
do
right?
care. That's why it's clickbait. It's clickable.
No,
Oh,
it's
if
not.
blah
It's
blah blah.
clickbait is
That's
whatever. I could put.
if people
You could
listen.
put.
Here's the thing.
No, no,
If
it's
people
not,
don't
bro.
care, all right.
You
So
are
what's
you are
bait?
very wrong
You use
tonight.
bait to catch something, right? If you
Yeah.
can't catch shit with it, then it ain't good bait.
Yeah,
That's the
but that don't mean you
finish.
care. That don't mean you care about it because you want to catch it. That don't mean you care. It's we're in a consumer we're in a social media consumerist world. People say they care about stuff all the time. That Kim Kardashian sex tape is in the lexicon. Nobody cares, bro. People don't care. They don't
Okay.
care. If she
Okay.
never did anything, if so, let me ask you this: if she never did anything else, would people still like, oh my God, Kim's sex tape? No, she's got to still go on 20
I
years of keeping up with
just
the
know.
Kardashians.
when
and every other great business move that her and every other marriage that she's made. That sex tape was a blip.
when
And it, yeah,
I just know on a certain platform, and I'm not gonna put it out there because of the conversation it's about.
okay,
When they speak on whatever Miss Kardashian is doing, that sex tape is brought up. Now, could
okay,
they just be very messy? Absolutely.
yeah, it's trolling, bro.
Absolutely.
At
Once
this point,
again,
it's trolling.
I have no issue with it.
Okay,
I want to know about the business side.
everybody does.
You know,
Everybody does. Nobody cares, bro.
I
Nobody
don't think
cares.
I don't think we're the majority when it comes to that. I think we're the
Okay, well,
minority.
tonight
Um,
we agree and to disagree a lot because I feel like
you know,
nobody gives a goddamn
I
about
listened
that.
to the We Ain't Done podcast, and somebody said agree, disagree, and Keith said, "Fuck that. Fuck what you talking
Oh,
about." Shout out to the We Ain't Done podcast.
no,
Shout out
definitely
to
shout
my
out to
niece
them.
T.
Shout out to them.
But
Entertaining. Go check it out.
yeah, please go check it out. Their last episode had me in tears.
All right, well,
So
go ahead. So now you was talking about
I mean, I ain't have much on the Skims though. Like, that's something you sent me, and I was just like, cool. You know, I heard it coming down the pipeline. I wish some of our people. I wish some of our people would get that
that was
opportunity.
my only point of sending it.
Yeah, I wish some of our people would get that
That
opportunity.
was it.
Um, maybe Prosperity Merch could get something like that, and I mean,
Yo,
maybe not
yo,
NBA, but we got other stuff we could do.
major
So
brands, hit us up, man. My brother is one of the best to ever do it. Let's do a deal with
yeah,
the brand, bro. Do
let's
a
do
deal
a
with the
deal with
brand.
the brand.
Let's work.
But yeah, no. So that was my thing with Skims. What else we got? Oh, my Coach Prime. And
Sad,
it's not really about him, huh?
sad,
It's not really
sad.
about him. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no.
Did y'all
I'm not
win?
sad about it. I'm
Did
not
y'all
sad
did
about it.
y'all
I'm
win?
not.
Did y'all?
I ain't fuck the winning shit.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
not
fuck
sad about
with
it. I mean,
it.
listen. No, as far as
Okay.
that goes, he's done an
Okay.
amazing job. We have
Oh,
quadrupled.
amazing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. Don't patronize me, bro.
I'm
Don't
not patronizing. My
don't
bad.
patronize me, bro.
Go ahead, brother.
He we quadrupled our wins from
I,
last season.
I ain't
You
jiving. Go
know,
ahead.
Rome wasn't built in a day,
It
but
wasn't.
during that game against UCLA, we did lose. We did lose. I want to say it was 28-7 or something like that.
Y'all lost, yeah.
Well, during the game, there were I think 5 players who had their things stolen from the locker room.
100.
Oh, huh?
I said, yeah, 100.
Yeah, it was like diamond chains and stuff like iced out chains, stuff like that, stolen from the locker room. Well, my first question to you, you played at a bunch of different college stadiums and stuff like that. You ever had anything like that happen to you?
Yeah, there's been times where there was one time specifically, I don't know if stuff was stolen, nobody necessarily reported, but we came back in the locker room after a road win and all of our stuff was like soaked.
Oh, well, that's just hazing type stuff.
That's not hey, it's not even the same team. So why would we're on a road stage. It's not hazing, right? You
Yeah,
shouldn't
that's
even
true.
shouldn't
Yeah,
be in a
no, I
visitor's
get it.
locker room. So
Like I said, I've played in different places, and I've never had anything like that. I was one
and
of those who
I've seen
always took my stuff.
I've seen a basketball team that I've been close to. I know a head coach at a pretty prestigious basketball team, and their kids' stuff got stolen one time. So I mean it's not exclusive to Prime, but I would say at that level, how does that happen at
Fuck
that level?
all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that house shit. That's not what I came to say.
Good, say what you guys say, brother.
If you watch the Prime documentary
Hmm.
or anything that's been going on, follow closely.
Hmm.
They painted Jackson with this broad brush like it's the worst place in the world. Prime
Ah,
has
nah,
so
you gonna
nah,
defend
fuck that.
Jackson? You won.
That's my home right now, ain't it?
All
Is
right,
that
listen,
is
go
that
ahead,
not my home right
defend it.
now?
Go ahead, defend it.
They
Go ahead.
painted Jackson with this broad brush. It's the worst place in America. It is the worst place in America. It is terrible. They broke into Shiloh truck, which
It's a
I still
terrible.
feel bad
It's a
because I'm a
terrible
victim
take.
of my truck.
This is
My
a
truck
terrible.
being broken into.
This is a
Listen,
terrible take. This is a
let me get
terrible
to the
take.
end. Maybe you might not.
Okay,
Maybe
go
you
ahead.
might not.
Go
Think
ahead.
it's so terrible.
Go ahead.
But I say that to say this: crime and disenfranchised people aren't specific to places like Jackson. These things happen in cities all over. LA is a place where it got a
Yeah.
pretty dark side, of people who's going through it,
From
disenfranchised people, things
what I
like
hear, they
that.
stealing cars out there heavy in LA
I
right
mean,
now.
LA, Colorado, Colorado on its own, they stealing cars heavy. Kia boys going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, before we just jump on the bandwagon of, one smaller city, understand that people are pissed off everywhere. People are struggling everywhere. People want to get it how they live everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I hope them brothers. Yeah, Jersey's dingy as fuck. I hope those brothers.
Whoa.
I hope those brothers get their stuff back, or if not, get reimbursed for it. It's hard to be reimbursed for something that's sentimental. But yeah, don't know. Where is this place is so terrible because this, that, and the third? Where's that narrative that Jackson was hit with when this happened?
Well, I appreciate that point, and I do
Memphis rough
agree.
too. I fuck with Memphis though. New Orleans rough too. I fuck with New Orleans heavy.
I
Tracy, let's take a trip to New Orleans, bro.
I agree to a certain extent that Jackson was not some exclusive, like, oh, if he was just in Jackson. But let's not, right? There's some things going on in Jackson that you would
You've been to
prefer.
Jackson before, right?
There's some things going on in Jackson that you would prefer, like,
Have you been to Jackson before?
I have, yeah, I have.
Did you have a good time?
What that has not have a good time
What?
everywhere I go. I go to a trap house, I'm having a good time.
Did you lose anything?
My sanity, yeah.
We had a
I lost my
great time. I
sanity.
was just asking.
But what's your point? Like, I'm trying to figure out the
I'm
overarching
just
point.
saying every place they have their highs and lows.
All right, but
Like
that's not to say, and I'm not even
see,
gonna
and the
say it. Go
thing,
ahead.
the,
That's
the,
it.
the thing specific
Yeah.
to like Jackson State and HBCUs
And
is
I
you
don't
know
think nobody did that. I don't think that was the narrative that I seen. I didn't see people be like, well, only because he's in Jackson, Mississippi.
his
I didn't
daughter,
see that. I didn't see that
his
point.
daughter,
On a grand scale, I didn't see that
his
point.
daughter said it on a fucking Amazon documentary, or he
Yeah.
said on an Amazon documentary.
Yeah, because
And
at the
granted, I
time that
love
was
them.
going on, I don't think
I, and,
that
I, and
was.
and I love them. Don't get me wrong, I love the Prime family, but that let's not act like it hadn't been said.
It
Bro, I
was being
had
said before
people
that.
calling me like, "Yo, what's good? Like, yo, what can I send y'all?"
Had it
Like,
been said before
wait,
that,
listen, let me finish. I had people like my sister had people. My sister lives in West Virginia. People
mm-hmm.
hit her like, "Yo, your parents need something. Can we send them something?" Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all act like it's a third. You told me a story one time about a friend that had went to Africa and said he went to feed, poor people, homeless people. And it's like, yo, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how it was here when people hitting us up like, y'all good, y'all straight, like, yo. I mean, this is it's not new.
I mean,
We
but you
good.
gotta understand when you say
No,
no, listen to me because y'all people don't want to hear this. You gotta understand
you
that,
people.
yeah, you people in Jackson, y'all gotta understand. Y'all don't want to hear that. Oh, this is not that. Y'all didn't have clean drinking water. Y'all didn't have garbage. People wasn't disposing garbage. There are
But
issues in that place. So
that
don't just make it
wasn't
seem
new.
like
But what I'm saying is
no, no.
Jackson's not the only place with those
All right,
issues.
fine, but this black people,
You
it's
should be
one
talking
of them
about
that
Flint,
could.
Michigan. How they
I
not even charging people for 12 people who
and
died
you know
from
what?
that
But
bad drinking water.
you know what? Let's get tropical because goddamn, that's another shithole in these United States that needs to be worked on. But if the people of Flint came to me and was like, "Yo, bro, we ain't that bad. It's okay."
No,
Like,
I'm
no,
not
bro, it's
saying
not
no, no, no,
okay.
no, no,
It's
no, no.
not okay. It's
There is
not
definitely
okay.
issues of Jackson that needs to be fixed, without a doubt.
Okay, that's all. I think
But
that's all
what
people will say.
I'm saying is, don't act like this type of stuff don't happen any and
I,
everywhere.
I agree
There
with you.
is
I
plenty
agree with
of
you.
low income,
I agree.
cities and places like that
I
that
agree.
shit's fucked up.
I agree. I feel you and I agree. Do not put that on the black people of Atlanta, Jackson. Don't put it on the black areas and make it and use it as a justification to
Exactly. Do my mic
harm
sound good?
us
Yo,
in any other way. So
yo.
no, I
That look
understand what you're
crazy.
saying.
Pause.
But then don't the people of Jackson don't trick yourself out your spot
Nah,
of
that's a fact.
possibly,
No, that was our time to
you know,
shine.
of possibly getting resources as well.
That was our
Right? Like,
time to shine.
yo, these
Election
these things are
is coming
happening.
up. Make sure y'all
These
go vote.
kids these kids need resources so that they stop this criminal activity because that's the issue. But go ahead, man. Let's final topic. Let's wrap it up.
We was gonna talk about the Kai. What's his name? How you say his name? Kai
Our
what?
brother Kai Sanat.
Kai Sanat. Doing a series of 7 days in where they
Something
got
like
a
that.
stage prison and they bringing different people in.
Mm-hmm.
bringing different
Yeah.
people in. I want to say NLE Chopper was there, Juicy was
Celebs, yeah,
there.
celebs, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
celebs, and they getting a jail experience. You fucking with it
Uh-huh.
or not?
I'm not loving it at
Why,
all. And you know what?
why you not loving it?
I I officially realized today that I am old, or whenever I first seen it or heard about it. And I respected that young boy because, you built a following and these people are,
Type of shit in here.
they following you wherever you want to go. But I feel like what are we really doing? Because
Is it possible? It's only entertainment.
no,
They
because jail is
they
not.
said that it's only entertainment.
Yeah, but he wasn't to rap about a life that you lived is one thing. Or rap about
Hmm.
even a life that your friend lived is one thing. But
Hmm.
to portray jail as fun or cool or edgy or comical in any way is I don't see I can't find the humor in it, number one, and I can't find the point. I don't understand why a person would
One thing we gotta
why.
remember. One thing we gotta remember is we're dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm gonna
A
just be
lot of
old.
stuff.
I'm
A
gonna be
lot of
old
the
on this
stuff
one.
people are doing,
Okay, I'll take that.
like we will never
Okay.
understand. Like
Well,
I,
one of you
I'm,
young
I'm,
folks,
I'm,
one of you young people, explain it to us, please,
I'm
because
not
I
fucking
can't
with it.
understand. I don't know. I don't
But
understand.
it's an entertainment thing. I'm not fucking with it. Did I see some funny clips from it? Sure.
No,
Um,
I refuse to watch any. I refuse to watch any of them.
I mean, if you on social media as a whole, you're gonna
No,
see
I'm
some shit.
skipping.
Like I seen the
I'm
shit
skipping. I'm skipping
yesterday.
that. I'm skipping it
Um,
wholeheartedly.
no,
Which is,
you can
I'm about to
do
say,
it.
which is crazy because people was like, "Oh my God, it was on social media. How did you not?" I mean, you could know
No,
what's going on, but not.
you can choose to
Yeah,
skip it. I
there
agree.
you go. There you
Um,
go.
I don't know. That brother's an interesting cat anyway. Like did he get in some shit? Did he just get arrested for causing a riot or something like that?
I mean, he had a lot of people. He was able and I don't like that they did that young brother that way. That whole police thing where he was trying to do something for the community, and people came out in droves and got out of hand. That's not his fault. Like he wasn't saying come out and get out of hand. It was just on some like, yo, I'm giving out stuff. I'm trying to help the community. I'm giving stuff to the community, and the community came out and got buck wild. That's it happens if you get a lot of people in the same place. That I didn't fault him for. But to turn around and then they put celebrities in jail and paint prison in a polite picture at all, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go down that. That's not what we're gonna do. So shout
Okay.
out to him. And
No, shout out
if
to the
y'all
brother.
if y'all love it and y'all love the stream, that's cool. But yo, I need y'all to understand. As much fun as it
He
may look
getting
like they're having,
he getting that bread
yeah,
though.
jail's
He definitely
not
getting that
fun.
bread.
Jail's not fun though. So let's just I want to say that
I know
because
it's not my thing.
maybe it's getting lost on the youth. Jail's not fun. Jail's not fun. It's not fun at
It's
all.
not a fun place, and I don't think
No,
they make it to be a fun place.
no. So they in there, they eating ramen noodles with Cheetos and right. They're playing this role and like making it a joke, but it's real cats out here buying soups, and that, like I said, that's not.
Yeah, dying for shit
Yeah,
like that too.
that's not.
You
I'm
know,
not gonna
I
ever
make
put.
light of that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Um,
That's not something I'm willing to play with, and I don't think the young cat should be playing with it either. But like you said, we dinosaurs. Who knows?
Nothing about jail is positive, like you said. Even like the way NLE Chop is playing his role in there. It's just like, bro, that's not how that shit go.
How is he playing his role? And like I said, when
Like,
I
he
see it, I
on some
see
shit,
it,
bro.
but I scroll because I don't want to. Like that's not. We're not gonna glorify. We're
Like
not gonna play with prison, bro.
like he
But
walked in
especially in
the
our
shower
community,
and threw the soap up in the air and dropped the soap and
yeah, rape is never fun. Rape is
yeah,
not nothing to play
we're
about
not
either.
gonna
That's
say
not
that
gonna.
word either. We're not gonna say that word too tough.
That's what happens in prison. Since
But
since y'all
yeah,
want to
certain
play
things we
about
can't
it,
say.
no, it's not
We
certain
still can't
things.
say certain things,
There
bro.
is a problem with sexual assault in
Okay, then
male
say sexual
prisons.
assault for
All
sure.
right, it's rape, whatever, however you want to call it. I mean,
Just
I
say
think this is part of the problem. Is like y'all want to play with it. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about
it's not
prison or some of the
prison
stuff that
culture.
goes down in prison.
Like,
Like
so I
that's
know people
not,
in there, and I know people who it changed them tremendously. Like,
man.
and I'm not even talking
Listen,
about from a, oh well they got better aspect. Nah, like when somebody been through some stuff when the look in their eye changes, like it
bro,
changes them
foul,
to like their soul,
bro, it's
and
foul,
that's
bro.
crazy. Yeah,
And so
I
these
don't think it's nothing to
kids,
joke
I
about.
think I want to give that Kai Cenat and all them young celebrities the benefit of the doubt of saying y'all don't know. So if they knew better, they do better. I would encourage y'all to go listen to some of these brothers that come out of
Mm-hmm.
prison or some of these seminars. These brothers are out here talking about their experiences. It's not hard to find. It's
Yes,
everywhere.
not.
So if you want to really know what it's like, what you playing with, if you really want to know what it's
People
like,
living this life
that information is
and
everywhere.
going
And
through it.
I would ask you to go educate yourself before you start playing with something that, that's not really nothing to play with. That's not funny.
Someone who paid a political debt is never anything to play about. Yeah, I mean that's facts to every aspect. That's facts. Yeah. So on that, yeah. How you want to wrap this up? What you got?
I'm gonna go first.
Crazy part is I had something and I lost it just that
I'll go
fast.
first. I'm gonna say for the ADP family and shout out to y'all for continuing to support us. That's what I would say in the initial wrap up is shout out to the ADP, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of y'all sticking with us, we're gaining new people. So shout out to y'all just coming to check it out. If you like it, you like it. And if you don't, keep your negative comments to yourself. What I would say to wrap it up tonight is we don't hoe hate. And so I think that is a big statement that needs to be made because I need to articulate myself appropriately when I say I'm not mad at a woman or a man, even a man doing OnlyFans or jumping on that point. Like, yo, like the economy's messed up, people are in dire straits. I'm not knocking people for what they do to get their money or feed their family.
Uh-huh.
What I will say is be aware of the people you're dealing with. My man Biggs from Rockefeller, the legendary Biggsburg from Rockefeller, that was with Jay-Z and Dame Dash, said this, and this is how I'll wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
When people show you who they are, believe them.
Didn't Oprah say that?
I mean, she probably said it a while ago, but I sent it on. But Biggs put it up a little while ago on Instagram, and so when I saw it, I was just like, "Yo, it applies perfectly to this case because that woman is who she is, and I'm not knocking her. She should be who she's gonna be. I'm not knocking her. She felt like she was in dire straits. She went back to what she knew. I'm not knocking her, but then don't be surprised if you go and do something and be with a person who showed you who they were, and then they turn around in 10 years, 20 years and show you who they are, you got no one to blame but yourself.
No, I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. Hold on, I dropped my mic. That you was done with your wrap up?
I'm done, man. Go ahead.
My wrap up is going to be on. Hey, it's election time. A lot of local elections going on, especially I know for me here in Jackson. I can't speak on everywhere else. I know my brother Tracy. That's not his thing, but if you will,
Yo, so
if
don't
you are,
speak on me. Don't speak on me.
listen,
Don't speak on
listen,
me. Don't
chill,
speak on me.
bro,
No, don't speak on
chill,
me then.
chill,
Nah,
bro,
because how you gonna just
chill. I
interject
just
that? Don't
said
put that
I'm
on there.
not.
Don't put it in there.
I simply said that's
It's
not
not.
your thing.
I
It's
never said that.
not.
That's not true. What you just said is a lie.
Okay, okay. These politicians isn't Tracy
That's
thing, not the.
also a lie. The good ones are my
Okay,
thing. Just
okay,
don't speak on me. Speak for
okay.
yourself. Just don't speak on me. Don't speak on me. You got you. You got all of you,
All
bro.
right.
Speak on
So
you.
as I say this, don't make a face.
I'm
Don't
gonna
roll your
make. I'm
eyes.
gonna make many
Don't
faces.
exactly. That's why I said I know it's not your thing.
All
What I'm
right, but
about to
don't speak
say.
on me now. Just say what you're
All
gonna
right, you
say, and
full
then
of
let me
shit.
make my
I see. The
faces. Let
hat,
me
the
make my
hat got you
faces.
fired up
I'm
tonight.
just
The
saying.
hat got you fired
I'm
up
about to get
tonight.
on my broom and get up
That's
out of here,
another
but let me
thing.
make my faces, bro.
That's another thing. Before I get into my complete close, listen. Just because as brothers we feel certain ways about different things, that don't give you motherfuckers to go on comment on the stuff. We got another feisty one. He feisty. He's feisty. Fuck y'all. That's what it comes down to. But that's neither here nor there. But no, I was gonna say, as election season's coming up, yo, please be sure to be informed when you vote.
No
So don't
doubt.
just go out there and circle shit. Be informed. Understand what these people stand on. And then stand on what you gonna stand
Word.
on. Don't be a sheep, bro. Don't be a sheep. Go out there and make sure you know what you're picking, who you're voting for, and why you're voting for them.
No doubt, bro.
But other than that, yo, be safe. Be safe out here, man. It's the holiday season. You know, a lot of people getting crazy. Make sure y'all enjoy it. Like I said, we made it through Halloween. We got Veterans Day coming up.
Yeah,
I
prayers
think.
and still prayers. I didn't say this though, but still prayers to the global conflict that we're seeing. I mean,
Oh, definitely. Oh, that's what was
if
my
y'all
other thing. I knew I had a wrap
if
up
y'all
thing.
are if y'all are not following pages, yo, follow Sean King and the journalists over there in Gaza.
Explicit content though, so yeah, we gonna
Yeah,
pick
man,
up for that.
it's
That shit ain't for
heartbreaking and
everybody. It's definitely
yeah,
heartbreaking.
but I want to say for people that can see that type of stuff and don't understand whatever side of the aisle or political front, like yo, children and like that type of stuff is not. We have to be better as human beings. But for those of you who are like y'all don't understand what these people going through, and Palestine did this, and the Jew, like yo, this we got dead human beings, and that
Yeah,
trumps all that other stuff that you're
they're
talking about.
children.
So
They women and children, bro. And
go
it's
ahead,
just
bro.
crazy that they had nothing to do with war. But other thing I was gonna say with the holidays coming up, understand that families go through tough times as well. So if you're fortunate enough, get with your local, Salvation Army or whatever, and maybe help out a kid, buy a few gifts, dollar store sell cars and stuff. It's the small things. So make sure you do that. Make sure y'all listen again on spot. Yo, for real, don't forget to listen to us on the DSPs, man. Make sure you tune in with us. I gotta get it to where I can play our theme song on
It's not our
DSPs, man.
theme.
Y'all heard it on the live.
That's not our theme song. It's
Our
not our
theme
theme
song
song.
go, our
It's
jingle
not
go
our theme song.
fire.
It's
All
not our.
them podcasts.
That's not our
That's
theme
it,
song.
fire. Yo,
And
check
for
us
those of
out.
you who
We
hear
really
us on
about
the
to drop.
DSPs, for those of you who hear us on the DSPs, I was
Are
wearing
you?
a special cap tonight. So
Yeah,
if you hear
yeah, I was
people,
just about to say something about
yeah.
that shit because we talked about people being feisty. You flipping that shit over your ear, that's pretty fucking feisty, bro.
Come on,
Don't do
baby.
that again.
Let
Don't
me
do
be
that
who I'm
again.
gonna be. Why can't I be who
Nah,
I want to
nah, don't
be?
do that again, bro.
I can't be who I want to be.
Not like that.
Okay,
You
well,
know, we don't do
you.
the live out loud thing over here,
That's
bro.
prejudice.
Come on, man.
That's prejudice. No, we do. We actually
Nah,
do.
because
We
that's not
actually
your
do.
truth.
We
If you were
actually do.
living in your truth, I'd have no issue with it. That's not your
What
truth.
what is not my truth? I'm not about to
A
get on a
witch's
broom.
hat, bro.
I'm not about to get on the broom and get up
All
out of here.
right, bro. I'm good on that.
All right,
Yo,
cool.
I'm done on that. On this, so one day we're gonna talk about what we got the name for the show from, by the way. Um,
No, it's not.
one day
No,
we
it's not.
gonna chop it up about
No,
what we got the
we
name
didn't
for the
tell the
show.
people that. We never told them that. Where we got the
Hell no,
name?
we ain't get to tell nobody that, bro.
Oh, you're probably right. That was okay.
Yeah, see, somebody said
Yeah, all
that
right.
hat is real sassy.
I mean, listen, this hat is fly, and I'll pull. You know what?
What's going on with your with
I'm
your
dropping my
with your
phone.
tripod and your
No, I'm
phone?
not
And come on,
in the
bro.
same. I'm not in the same place, so I'm propping my
Oh,
phone up
where
tonight.
you at?
Listen, that's not important, but
Okay,
I need
you
people to
and
understand.
Toto fucking
No,
shit
no,
up.
I'm gonna end it this way. And we're gonna end it after this because now we're going long. I want
Pause. Pause.
people to wear and do what they want. So for the person that said this hat is real sassy, I hope you find the courage in yourself to go be real sassy in your own life. Whatever that
You did.
means for you, whether that means asking for that raise, whether that means letting that coworker know, like, yo, you tripping, like, yo,
By
go be.
bomb drops. Not you taking shots at our listeners. You've been fucking with our listeners lately, bro, and I don't like that shit, bro. We're
I'm
gonna have to
just,
talk about that. We're gonna have a
I'm just
meeting. We're gonna have a meeting
saying.
off camera about how Tracy been taking the shots at our
I'm not
listeners.
taking a
I love y'all
shot.
listeners.
I'm not
Yes,
taking
he's
a shot.
sassy with his hat, and only issue I got with that, he's not living in his truth.
This is not my
So
truth. This
that's
hat's
not
not
your
my truth.
truth. You're not a fucking wicked witch of the West,
All
bro.
right, Gateway. I'm gonna ask you one question. We're gonna get out of here. Have I not wore a cape and flew around the neighborhood
That
we grew up in?
was
Yes
your
or no?
truth. That
No,
was
all
your
right, no,
truth.
I'm done. I'm done.
Nah, we
Good
ain't gonna
night.
talk about
That's the
that.
whole damn
We ain't gonna
podcast.
talk
All
about
right,
that.
we
Now,
done.
on that
Good
note,
night.
we out of here.
This
This
podcast is
podcast
all
is
done.
all done.
Later.
Peace, love.